Alright. Let's get it started. Say what?
Captain Watanabe.
I finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
What am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack planned.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it.
So as soon as I'm done talking to her, I'm gonna
I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
Howard, long time no see. How's Pidgey doing?
He's a little down today. Misses his cousins. Been a bit of a whirlwind for both of us. Owners of my building rezoned for commercial. We had to move into Feast to get our bearings.
I'm so sorry. New York landlords can really be heartless.
When they kicked me out of my place, they set all my birds loose. Pidgey's the only one who found me. I've been looking everywhere for the rest of them, but with my bad leg and all...
You know what? I get around.
Round, round, get around, I get around.
You do that? Oh, thank you. If you have any luck, please give me a call.
Hey, Yuri, I'm gonna keep checking into Devil's Breath. Need to find out why Lee wants it.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey. Can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait. Remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more. But I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah, see ya.
Dinner? What should I cook?
Okay, I'm trying to eat dinner while I'm playing also.
Alright.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. Be right there. Wonder if this means I have a job again. Guess I can stop by. Just for a minute.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Breaking news just in. My sources
Yeah, I
tell
bet
me
that
the
sounded
police
weird.
are now looking at the demons as the primary suspects in the City Hall bombing. If that is in fact the case, I retract what I said about Spider-Man not being to blame. He would be, at the very least, partially responsible. Because the reckless manner in which Wilson Fisk was brought down directly created the void the demons poured into, like the poison they are. Actions have consequences, my friends. And that's something Spider-Man has never understood.
There's a pigeon. Come on. He's a fast one. Nothing like putting my
I'm on a
skills
pigeon
to good
hunt.
use. Okay. Hey, Howard. I think I found one of Pidgey's cousins. Dusty gray flecks. Might have just left a stain on my suit.
Clear.
Nap time. Hey guys, bird watching? I saw some pigeons over there. Can't have the ones inside feeling left out. Going down.
Hey, have you seen these pigeons?
Right.
MJ, I'm at the first location on your list, and guess what I found?
Demons?
Give the lady a prize. See if you can figure out what they're up to while I introduce myself. Sleep it off. You literally didn't see that coming.
A bit. Some of us can never escape our demons.
you new guys can up your game, because those last guys, yawn.
Peter, that location's supposedly an importer of souvenirs for Chinatown shops.
What they're importing is not something I want as a memento.
Drugs?
Demons. Looks like they bring in their buddies in shipping containers. Explains how foreign nationals with criminal records are getting into the country. You guys look mad. I admit, I used all my good quips on the others, but I don't mind repeating myself. Encore, and you just kind of want to go home. Step right up, fellas. I got plenty of webbing for all of you.
Totally aced that base.
MJ, call the police. All the demons
Apparently I need to eat whenever I'm fighting more often.
Don't forget to bring me a souvenir.
Hey, Howard. I think I found one of Pidgey's cousins. Dusty Gray Flex. Might have just left a stain on my suit.
Fair. Guy's a little devil, but he's a charmer. Give him a pat on the head and point him towards feet. He'll find his way.
No problem. I'll do the same for any others I find.
We have a hostage situation involving a tourist bus. Reports are coming from the lower east side. Over.
I have to tell you, Triple J, I used to think you were exaggerating the danger to the city, but after the City Hall bombing, I gotta admit, you were right.
A lot of people have been telling me that, congratulating me. but I don't want to congratulate you. I would have loved to have been wrong. Or better yet, for those in a position of power who have listened to me and done something. They didn't, and I'm not sure they'll listen now. Unless concerned citizens like you and I make ourselves impossible to ignore. Step...
Sweet dreams. Brutal. I can't believe Martin Lee is really behind all this.
Oh, thank you.
Black Cat's been here. She was doing this in person the first time I caught her. Or did she catch me? This can't just be some elaborate flirtation. Hasn't she heard of dating apps? She's up to something.
On the billboard.
Another cat. That's Ty Stone's place, and it's full of priceless art. You're playing with fire, Felicia. I guess that's how you roll.
Control, requesting sitrep on our position in Seaport. Traffic control point Charlie taking fire from demons.
Nailed it. Excuse me, pardon me. Masterpiece.
Yeah, by a mistake. Then I accidentally took a picture of the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yes.
we don't need you here right now, right?
There's a pigeon. Oh no, there it goes! I'm telling you, Osborn.
Pigeon chase, pigeon chase. What the heck is a pigeon chase doing here?
Folks, I have received unsettling reports of Spider-Man in our public parks, where children play, apparently stalking pigeons. Wild pigeons. I wonder if he's gone insane. A perfectly valid question. But have you heard of the Goliath bird-eating spider? I'll spare you the gory details, but it's a spider big enough to devour birds. Now, Spider-Man sticks to walls like a spider. He jumps like a spider. What else does he...
Not getting much coverage. I should look for more towers to activate.
Ground teams, this is Control. What's the situation in the financial district?
Outpost X-ray under attack. It's the demons.
You know,
Look of appreciation on
the
the
lore
table, guys.
behind
All the reward I
these
need. Or
demons
is that constipation?
makes all of this dropping people off of the ledges pretty horrific.
Oh yeah?
Since apparently Lee is just touching these people and they're becoming possessed.
Oh yes. There's innocent people who've been being used.
Mm-hmm. Okay, secret war suit sounds good.
Additional units requested to contain multiple hostile vehicles. Need officers on scene in the financial district.
Weaponized cell phones, huh?
Hey, Pete. This station's one of my pet projects. I always thought the cellular network was vulnerable to terrorist attacks, so I set this up to monitor it. Can you do me a favor? Look for anything suspicious?
Uh-oh. It's not terrorists, but there's a glitch in the system that's causing interference. And if I don't fix it, it'll bring the whole network down. Right now, it's only affecting the most sensitive equipment, like mine. I need to stay outside the areas of interference while I fix the cell towers. There. I set my lenses to show me the danger zones. Gotta fix the cell towers before the whole city's comms go down. The size of the problem area fluctuates. I need to be ready for a sudden change. One down. But I'll need to fix 3 more to solve the problem. Bet I can use those helicopters to swing. So much depends on... Felt like my eardrums were gonna burst. And soon that'll happen to everyone. Got it. The job's only halfway done. Oh man, I wish there was a way to fix this for everyone except people who use their phones in movie theaters. Okay, the problem's getting worse. I'm running out of time. Invisible walls closing in. I feel like a mime. Got that one fixed. Bought me some time, but I can't slow down. Can't waste a second. It's getting to be a tight Bam! Now New Yorkers can share their domestic disputes on the subway again. And emergency services are safe, which is, also important. If the network had crashed, it would have cost Oscorp a bundle to fix their comms. They'll want to keep this station up and running. Harry's project should be safe. That's a keeper.
All units, officers.
The infamous dumpling recipe. Should have come with step 10. Try not to burn everything in MJ's apartment.
Don't please.
Believe Martin Lee is inspiring men to attack the police like this. Bad mojo, officer. Real bad. And that's why Jonah paid me the big bucks. Pardon me!
Officers are in pursuit of multiple hostile vehicles. Officers needed at Tribeca. Please copy.
This is one of Mom's earliest projects. We were trying to develop a bacteria that would dissolve all the plastic in the oceans. But well, she ran out of time. Look, if you have any ideas, it would really mean a lot.
With some genetic tweaking, I might be able to crack it. but I need a better equipped lab. And the bacteria only lives in liquid environments. Wait, my web fluid. I can keep the bacteria alive in my web cartridge. ESU should have the chemicals I need to increase its power. Oh man, the bacteria dissolved my web. It's in the cartridge for the webs I swing from. The other kind should be okay. Now I have to get to ESU without swinging from anything. Whew, the zipline webs seem fine. Well, I'm getting a heck of a workout. Gotta hustle. I don't know how long this bacteria stays viable. Ugh. This is good practice for if my web shooters ever malfunction.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Hey!
Osborn is a pompous windman. Yeah, watch it.
Hey, how do your eyes...
Yeah, the game was fine. Big profile pics.
Do you have to stretch before you play? Get a dog.
Hey! Lift something heavy?
Sorry, I'm usually web swinging. Okay. By law, they have to dispose of their chemicals in these containers. Should be some stuff I can use. All set. Now I have to get to Dr. Octavius's lab to combine everything. I'll just take the subway, but the bacteria won't survive that long.
Say cheese. Just look natural.
What's up?
Over here.
You okay?
I got it. I got a picture.
I won't.
Ready to help with over here, bro.
Hey, watch it.
Okay, now I just need to grab the bonding agent. And now the industrial centrifuge that'll get the bacteria out of my web fluid so I can store it properly. Just need to isolate the bacteria. beautiful. I think I improved the bacteria. But I can only tell for sure back at Harry's research station.
Sorry, Dr. Octavius. I'll be back.
Should have my web swinging back. Let's see. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, sweet web swinging. I'll never take you for granted again. I hope this works. I remember when Harry's mom started the project. It meant so much to them both. Where there's a web, there's a way.
I am getting better at this.
Yeah.
There's the testing receptacle, full of plastic. Let's see what happens. It's working. Not as fast as I'd hoped, but better than before. Probably needs further testing. It didn't get all the plastic, but it's a big step forward. Enough for Oscorp to keep working on it. They'd win the Nobel Prize. And it wouldn't hurt their stock price either.
Whoops, I accidentally dissolved all the plastic on Earth.
Right.
That's how Spider-Man's life usually goes.
Aunt May's recipe for wheat cakes. I could never make it work on my own.
Another low-information spider fanboy tried to troll me, as the young people say, by claiming Spider-Man was providing a public service plugging leaks in water towers. Let me tell you why this itsy-bitsy-brain spider was climbing this particular water spout, people. Because he tampered with the water pressure system. He was seen earlier messing with a valve that only qualified workers are supposed to use. Wake up, America! Spider-Man creates the problems he then solves, then expects you to reward him with your adoration.
J. Jonathan Jameson's so great.
Oh yeah.
The best thing
Hey,
about
Doctor.
him is that he's not completely
Just a
wrong.
minute.
Indeed.
Wow, look at all this new stuff. Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it. You ready?
Everything okay?
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test. So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee. Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short. Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
to changing the world.
Missed call from MJ. Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
What's that?
Parker, we've been focused on limb replacement. Connecting nerves at severed extremities, replicating the function of lost appendages. But what if instead, we gave people something they've never seen? Something straight from the mind. Unchain all of us from the bodies we've been born with, and instead unleash the awesome power of our minds.
Running tests on carbon nanotube biocompatibility. Decent candidate for a direct tissue interface, but I feel like we can do better. Graphene. But the structure is super unique. What is this?
Hmm.
Oh, awesome. It's been nano-latticed. Wow, that's strong. Could be a great structural element for a prosthetic. Doc's messing around with superconductors.
Doc, what have I told you about messing around? It's getting harder. Whenever you eliminate the impossible,
Very cool.
whatever is left,
Complex
however
oxide
improbable,
ceramic.
must be the truth.
Perfect Type 2 superconductor. It'll run hot, but maybe good for an outboard controller? Some kind of polymer. This is awesome. A self-healing polymer. This stuff will survive almost anything.
In a bit.
Wonder if I could... What is this stuff, Doc? Looks like armored plating.
Defense prototypes. Fascinating, really. AIM has requested a number of samples of my work. Who am I to deny them my genius? Ah, kidding, of course.
Alright, Noel, I'm gonna go ahead and reset the stream.
Oh, yes.
But then I'm just gonna keep doing these little side missions.
Okay.
So, just rejoin as soon as you can.